Do you prefer? Would you rather? I guarantee you this is on the Trinity B1 GESE exam. Expressing preferences. Let's do it. As a reminder, Trinity B1 GESE Grade 5 is a SELT approved exam. In the UK, you can use it for ILR or for citizenship. Always check, though, the .gov website to make sure. This is video 12 in my series of how to pass the Trinity B1 exam, expressing preferences. In today's video, we will do two things. We will look at the grammar forms, and then we will do practice exam questions. Here's the forms. It is questions that start, do you prefer? Do you prefer verb plus ing? Would you prefer? Would you rather? How do we answer these? Let's start with, do you prefer? Do you prefer summer or winter holidays? I prefer summer holidays. I sometimes hear students answer like this, and it's grammatically correct. And if you're A2, that's great. If you want B1, you need to take it up. We need to level up and add because. And think about it. If you're B1, it's not natural sounding if your friend asks you, do you prefer this or that? And you answer this. Do you prefer Burger King or McDonald's? I prefer Burger King. It's not how we speak. We usually tell them why. So let's do that. I prefer summer holidays because I like warm weather. I prefer summer holidays because I don't like cold weather. Either ending is okay. You can either talk about why you like summer for summer, or why you like summer because you don't like the other option, winter. Do you prefer verb ing? We have this form also. Do you prefer taking summer or winter holidays? Do you prefer having summer or winter holidays? Answer. I prefer taking summer holidays because I like warm weather. I prefer taking summer holidays because I don't like cold weather. We also have would you prefer and would you rather. Sometimes they sound a little more formal, but we'll use both of them. Would you prefer to take a summer or winter holiday? Notice we have a to in here. So it's different than our last one. Our last version, there's no to here. There's no to here. So would you prefer to take a summer or winter holiday? I would prefer to take a summer holiday because I like warm weather. So when you answer, you also have to have that to in there. Would you rather take a summer or winter holiday? I would rather take a summer holiday because I like warm weather. If the examiner asks you a question with prefer to, you don't have to answer with prefer to. You could answer with rather instead, or the other way. If the examiner asks you something with rather, you can answer with prefer. You don't have to use the same form when you answer. What's the difference between these? Why do we sometimes use do you prefer or would you prefer? We usually use do you prefer with normal things, so things that I know that you do. Example, do you prefer to travel by bus or train? I know you take the bus. I know you take the train. Do you prefer to travel by bus or train? Would you prefer is often with imaginary or new things, things that I don't think that you have done in the past. Example, would you prefer to travel to Japan or Indonesia? I know you haven't been to Asia. Which one would you prefer? Would you prefer to travel to Japan or Indonesia? If I know you have been places, I'll say, do you prefer? Do you prefer to travel to India or Australia for holidays? I know you went to India. I know you went to Australia. Do you prefer to travel to India or Australia for holidays? I prefer to travel to Australia because I have friends there. Would you prefer to travel to India or Australia for holidays? I know or I think you haven't been to either India or Australia. So I'll ask, would you? Would you prefer to travel to India or Australia for holidays? I'd prefer to travel to India because I really like Indian food, so I think India sounds more interesting to me. Let's do some practice questions. Do you prefer to watch films or television? Answer. I prefer to watch films because I enjoy a longer experience. I prefer to watch films because I really like the music. added to films sometimes. I prefer to watch television because I like short entertainment. Do you prefer to travel long distances by bus or by train? I prefer to travel long distances by bus because normally it's one mode of transports. I prefer to travel long distances by train because it's more comfortable and convenient to be able to walk around the carriage and maybe get a coffee. Do you prefer to celebrate special occasions by going out to a restaurant or by cooking a special meal at home? I prefer to celebrate special occasions by going out to a restaurant to try new food and to have someone else do all the work. I prefer to cook at home because I prefer to have healthy meals, and I think it's more likely when I cook at home to know what is in my food. So that was video 12, expressing preferences. Keep studying, keep learning English.